Hey everybody, it's April 5th. Today's a Tuesday, and I'm over here checking out how my high-tech planted tank is doing after a couple of changes over the last week. The first was the testing of this 6500 Kelvin LED flood lamp. It is waterproof, IP66 rating, all except for those red butt connectors of mine, which, clearly makes it not waterproof, but that's okay. So I'm over here checking this out, and we're right at the end of the first of the runs of CO2 from this reactor. Now, this is citric acid and baking soda and water yields carbon dioxide gas, which runs through this stuff, check valves, bubble counters, things like that, on-off valves, down into the tank, where it goes down here to what's called either a CO2 emitter, or pollen glass, or a bubbler. Anyway, that's what's going on here. So carbon dioxide is being infused into this now, and what I'm really trying to do is combat algae. So in the fight against algae, we went high-tech on this tank. I've got other high-tech setups, but all DIY, all fairly low budget. I think this rig, that might have cost me like $10, $12. Let's see. This guy back here was like $8, maybe $5, 20, and then 2 liters. I actually don't even consume sodas, so those were a cost that I needed to factor in. So yeah, it was probably in the $45 range to get everything going for the first week of CO2 infusion here. I also added a few new plants. This is a Kabamba purple, which isn't incredibly purple right now, but I do believe it probably is the purple variety. And let's see, Bacopa Munieri. I broke down and put some of that in here because I do have some creeping Jenny and also some Bacopa caroliniana in there. And I thought adding the other Bacopa would be kind of nice and amongst that mix. And let's see, I think that's about. Oh no, there is something else I added in here. Let's see if I can find it. On that bit of whatever, driftwood or whatever, there's some Physidens fontanus, which is an American moss, flame moss. I'm sorry, not flame moss, phoenix moss. And I was pretty sure there was another piece in here. Maybe it's been. Oh yeah, it's already been knocked down. So I'll have to get my arm down in there and figure out how to get that little bit of mesh with the moss and stick it back up here. But anyway, that's what's going on in here. Trying to remember the name of that rotala, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. But anyway, yeah, got it in a couple of tanks. And I'm really hoping that the addition of the CO2 will help the AR, which is this guy down here with the purple underside, pinkish undersides. It's just had a heck of a time fighting the algae in this tank. As I would scrape the glass, the algae falls down on leaves, especially leaves like that and those guys, and it's given it a really hard time. So truthfully, the addition of CO2 was an algae combat tactic, not so much of, oh, I want my plants to grow faster. I don't really care how fast they grow. I want them to look good. I want them to be healthy, but I don't care how fast they grow. What I do care about is getting rid of the algae so my plants can grow. And from that, I think I'll give it a cut for the week. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you could, give me any comments, like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.